It's time for Wellness Wednesday on Living Local in Virginia.
Prediabetes means that you have a higher than normal blood sugar. Millions of U.S. adults have prediabetes, but with action, prediabetes can be reversed. But if not checked and reversed, it could lead to type 2 diabetes. On today's Wellness Wednesday, we once again welcome Diane Simmons from Simply Fitness by Diane to tell us more. Good morning.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit more about prediabetes. I only gave like a one sentence description, but tell us more.
Well, like you said, prediabetes is an increase in your glucose levels in your blood that is not high enough to be type 2 diabetes, but it's getting very close. You're on the borderline. And it's something that you definitely want to be aware of because it can lead to type 2 diabetes as well as stroke and heart disease.
Now, I know I mentioned that that affects millions of adults, but I know for a fact it also affects children as well. And so it's important that we, even for our young people, pay attention to this message. Well, let's talk about prevention. So can we prevent it from leading to diabetes or manage prediabetes?
Yes, absolutely. Of course, with everything, having a healthy lifestyle absolutely helps. Exercising regularly and watching what you eat. That's what helps with almost everything, with all disease management, and especially in this case here.
Yeah, I will put her business out there, but I know that my daughter, a couple years back, she was pre-diabetic, and simple changes made a huge difference. And I think it was the message of, do you want to have to check your insulin every day? Do you want to have to be medicated? That really triggered and was like, okay, wait a minute, what do I need to do? So it was no more juice
Right,
and drinking water and staying away from sodas and things like that. Small actions made a
right.
big difference. Well, you say that there are in fact actions we can take that will help manage our health that is contributing to prediabetes. Can you tell us more?
Well, I think that at first, when you hear this diagnosis of I'm pre-diabetic, that you want to stop eating as much food, but that's one of the biggest mistakes. You don't want to skip meals when you're pre-diabetic or diabetic. That causes the spikes and the dips in the blood sugar levels, which is not a good thing. It can make you feel really bad, not to mention cause some other issues that could lead to some pretty serious conditions. So you definitely don't want to skip meals when you're pre-diabetic. You want to have regularly balanced meals about every 4 to 5 hours.
Now, is there a specific diet that diabetics and pre-diabetics should follow?
There is no specific diet, but you always want to include high protein, healthy fats, and some carbohydrates with each meal. You don't want to snack a lot on foods that are highly processed or that contain a lot of sugar. Those things are going to increase your blood sugar levels as well as a lot of carbohydrates, which actually breaks down into sugar. So you want to include some high protein, some good quality protein, and some good healthy fats.
Great. What about Simply Fitness? Do you guys offer any services for this particular subgroup?
Well, I am a certified diabetic prevention coach. So I do have some tips and tricks to help you manage that. We can also sit down together and talk about your nutrition and work out a plan to see exactly how we can manage and attack your condition and go through the process of what foods we should eat and what we shouldn't eat and work that out for you, work out a whole new nutrition plan for you.
Definitely. And I think before I let you go, I would love to
Mhm.
also establish misconceptions or myths. I think oftentimes people think like it's only obese people, only big people
Right.
could be pre-diabetic or diabetic. Not true.
That's definitely not the case. Of course, having extra body fat does contribute to that, but anyone can be pre-diabetic. It depends on your heredity and your diet that you have currently. You can be a smaller, skinny person and still have higher glucose levels.
Absolutely. Well, Diane, this is so helpful. Glad we're getting this message across this morning. Thank you so much for sharing with us today.
Absolutely. Thank you.